Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 13, James Harden. The other guard, at 6'3", number 4, Steve Nash. At power forward, standing 6'11", number 30, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At forward, number 33, Larry Bird. The man in the middle, 7'1", number 50, David Robinson. The head coach of the Boston Celtics is GM-Pep. Another round of applause for the Boston Celtics.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Butler. And it's Allen in at the 2. And for Boston, we've got James Harden. And it's Nash in at the point guard position. We know things can get heated between these two, Graham. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one. Here we go.
And it's the Knicks to start out. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. From behind the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Their last game, a win against the Clippers. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Wembanyama following the bucket by Boston from deep three-point land. Curry's shot is off. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Brian, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Leonard. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harden against Allen. Pass to Nash. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Now here's Leonard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bird. Butler covering. 5 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Curry. And the basket by Nash.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Allen. He was another key contributor in that win against Charlotte.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Nash. Can't hit that one. Oh, nice D from Curry. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Now here's Harden. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
No one covering.
I'll tell you, when Wemby starts driving, how do you stop the pull-up? I mean, there's just no way.
Pass to Harden. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Bird. Boston, no good that time either. For New York, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Curry looking it over. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Pass to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Harden can't hit. The Knicks with the lead. Curry passes to Wembanyama, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Been leading the league in rebounding over the past month.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Nash. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Bird. Butler covering. And it's Bird missing.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. Here's Robinson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the evening.
David Robinson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Guys, this is the time of year when things get really fun. Teams ramping up for the playoff push.
Yeah, this is when things are firing on all cylinders. As a team and a player, you got to solve your issues now, because when the postseason comes, you got to make sure everything is smooth.
And he sinks the second. The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the 3, die by the 3. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Bird passes to Nash. Pass to Bird. The 3 is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Knicks leading by 7. Outside Curry. Leonard outside. And here's Curry. The 3 is up. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Here's Nash. He's got 5. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So both teams changing it up here.
Curry's open.
Here's Curry. Outside for Wembanyama. Allen outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Robinson. Celtics trail by 7. Vandeweghe passes to Nash. Here's Bird. Again, the miss by Boston.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. For 3. Boston pulls it in. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Knocked away. Here's Vandeweghe. He's covered by Curry. Vandeweghe passes to Nash. Shoots over Allen. And no good, trying to use the glass. And here's New York now. They're on a 15-4 run. On the wing, Curry. Leonard outside. Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Nash. Here's Bird. Now Harden. He's scoreless. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Wembanyama. That's good from Curry on the assist from Allen. And the Knicks lead by 9. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Celtics Entertainment.
Flags checked in for Boston. Gobert's checked in for New York. Up top, Harden. Here's Vandeweghe. No points so far. To end the drought. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
Gobert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Celtics trail by 11. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And New York shooting 44% to start this ball game. Allen outside. Back to Curry. Ball stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Flag. Defended by Pippen. Pass to Vandeweghe. Just 5 to shoot. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Kiki Vandeweghe at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for New York. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. He's perfect from the line this time.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Leonard passes to Allen. Pippen right side. The 3 hits the trifecta. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Brian, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Allen outside. 3-pointer. Price pulls it in.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Bailey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Harden. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Flags checked in for James Harden. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Fox is checked in for Allen. That's tipped. On the break. And he lobs it up top. Here's Bailey, defended by Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag. His versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
He just plays some of the most selfless basketball. Great find by Klay.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Celtics trail by 9. Here's Price. Yet to see a basket. Here's Vandeweghe, defended by Thompson. Pocket 4. Puts it up. The shot by Vandeweghe, no good. Leonard with the ball. Fox outside. There's the 3. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
They've got flag, and it's Vandeweghe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Boston 5. And it's Fox missing. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Price. And the 3 off target.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, ripped away. Here's flag. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Well, the Knicks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Fox finds Thompson. Leonard outside. 4-3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Bird. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
The officials were right on top of that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for shoot 2.
First one falls. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Pippen. Butler passes to Gobert. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Gobert. Blocked!
Impeccable timing from the rook. Flag proving once again how destructive a defender he can be.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Bird. Again, the miss by Boston. Knicks leading by 4. Thompson passes to Pippen. Now here's Gobert. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. It's picked off. Pippen outside. Thompson outside. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Bird. Misses that shot. Struggling now, shooting 1 for 8. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Gobert up top. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
the line for your Celtics, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line, shooting
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from his shot.
Antetokounmpo for three. The Knicks with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Butler to the inside. Here's Pippen. And here's Thompson for three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Bird. 5 points in the game. Butler with a steal. Pass to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Here's Gobert. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Butler can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 6. To the right side. Here's Price. Still no points. With the drive. And he converts the layup.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Boston making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Allen's checked in. Here's Allen, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Pass to Thompson. Leonard outside. Shoots. New York again can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Price. Off target from outside. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now Pippen fires the 3. Price pulls it in. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Harden, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
At the line with one shot, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Right side Curry. There's the triple. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Allen. Back to Leonard. Left side Curry. Oh, it's stolen. Inside. The strong finish by Giannis.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Allen, pass to Leonard. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Flag. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks leading by 5. Steps back. Leonard. Boston pulls it in. Flag's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Left side Curry. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Gobert hammers it home.
Selfless play by Butler, using the pick and roll to move the defense and get his guy a good look.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Nash. He's got 5. Nice ball movement by Boston. On the wing, Harden. Butler covering. Harden can't hit.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. From the high post. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now with the tip.
They have no answer defensively inside.
New York leading by 3. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
He's checked in for Boston. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for New York. Boston on D. Allen finds Curry. And here's Butler. Leonard outside. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. New York again, can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Antetokounmpo outside. Bird. Fades away. No good off the glass. New York has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Here's Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
A member of the NBA 75 team. Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Bird. And he comes up with a bucket. Bird's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Butler. Now here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Curry. His last outing, he had 24 points. Boston trailing. Here's Nash. Pass to Bird. Up top, Harden. Allen defending. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer off the mark. And the Knicks shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Allen against Harden. Pass to Nash. Here's Bird. Harden scanning the floor. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. New York out in front, leading by a point. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Coach Mazzulla. Joe, what was the focus out there offensively?
We just got to fight for our spacing. We have to fight the screen. We have to fight to create advantages. It's 2 great teams playing against each other, and you're going to have to earn it. And so we just got to do a better job creating separation on the offensive end and fight for our great spacing.
Seems like an easy fix. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
He is out-hustling everyone on the glass, even his own guys in some cases.
Controlling the flow of second-half chances on both ends. That can often decide games. He's putting in work. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And the Celtics shooting just 38% for this game so far. On the floor for New York. Kawhi Leonard out there with Butler. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Allen in at the 2.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tries the spin move. Pass to Robinson. Fires from 14. And he hits the jumper. Bird's gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Leonard outside. Wembanyama against Robinson. Outside Curry. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Curry's got 17 points.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Harden with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Butler. Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Outside Harden. Here's Nash. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bird passes to Nash. To the inside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And Allen gets it to go.
If you're not right up there on him, he's going to make him pay.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Boston. Outside Robinson. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Bird missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Wembanyama finds Curry for the lead. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Look at Giannis battling inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And New York has possession. Allen outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. Here's Wembanyama. Good work defensively by Robinson. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Nash passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bird. From downtown. Counted from distance. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
And they call an illegal screen here. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Here's Bird. And it's New York with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Allen pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Leonard looking over the floor. New York again can't hit.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Harden to pass to Nash. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Curry. Butler finds Curry. Now Allen. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Curry. He's closely guarded. He can't get it to go. Boston leading by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Knicks trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Curry for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Nash passes to Robinson. And here's Harden. Here's Bird. He's got 16. Boston, no good that time either.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Butler. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Robinson finds Harden. Here's Bird. Butler covering. Bird, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Curry. He's got 19. Here's Leonard. Leonard, so strong.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Nash passes to Bird. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Butler. Bird. Offensive rebound. Robinson gets the bucket.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. Here's Butler. Allen outside. Here's Curry. Rebound Boston. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Nash. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
The inescapable length of Wemby. What a block.
All right, let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which team scored the most points off turnovers this past month. Number 1, the Knicks.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end, hustling hard to convert every time.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And, of course, the Celtics. They currently own the 6th seed.
You know, for the Celtics, they won't have home court advantage in the playoffs, and lots of people thought they'd be able to host first-round games.
That free throw misses. And he ends up missing both free throws. Knicks trail by 5. Allen inside. Defended by Harden. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Now here's Harden. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Here's Nash. He's covered by Curry. Takes the 3. Nash misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
That ties the game. Allen's got 8.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Vandeweghe. He's got 5. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He has 7. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pippen outside. Leonard's for 3. Leonard! A threat from deep.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Pass to Bird. And the bucket is good. Bird's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pippen outside. Back to Curry. A deep 3. And it's Bird with a rebound.
The one thing he and his coach have in common, they'll both have nightmares about this quarter. Yikes.
Vandeweghe passes to Bird. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pippen outside. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Harden. Screen by Robinson. Beyond the arc. Harden misses. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Curry. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Wembanyama finds Curry. Leonard on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Leonard's got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Here's Nash. Nice ball movement by Boston. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Curry. And here's Pippen. Inside. Curry's shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Boston trailing. Outside Harden. Outside Robinson. Here's the three. Here's Nash. Again, the miss by Boston. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Knicks. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden out there with flag, and it's Price in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Allen left side. Boston pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Looking to get back on track. And it's Harden laying it in. And it's 6 points for James Harden.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Allen, the pass to Gobert. Now Pippen. The three from Thompson fires in the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Harden. Lets it go from the wing. Thompson with some nice D.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Pass to Vandeweghe. Some solid defense from Butler.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Down low. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
To the paint. Here's Vandeweghe. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Pippen right side. Picked by Gobert. Pulls up, high post. Boston pulls it in. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Price, the pass to Vandeweghe. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Allen outside. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson delivers.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Flag. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And he lobs it up. 5 on the clock. Outside Harden. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
The shot by Butler. No good. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Price. Back to Harden. Boston again missing.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Thompson passes to Pippen. Back to Thompson. The 3, Allen. Vandeweghe with a rebound.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. New York leading by 3. Snatched away. In transition, here they come. Butler against Harden. Pass to Flag. Here's Vandeweghe, defended by Thompson. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Thompson, second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Kiki Vandeweghe. At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Knicks, Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Gobert. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Stephen Curry in for Allen. So he gets them both. And so Curry will bring it up for New York. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Right side, Wembanyama. Right side, Curry. Leonard outside. New York needs to get off a shot here. Thompson's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Wembanyama screen. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now. Vandeweghe passes to Bird. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
his first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Nash. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Stephen Curry.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for 2, Steve Nash.
And he drops the first. Butler's checked in for New York. Allen comes in for Thompson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Curry. Leonard outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Fast break. Here comes New York. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. James Harden picks one up.
Shooting for New York, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Bird. Got a piece of it. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Leonard can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Celtics, David Robinson. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Curry's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Celtics trail by 4. Nash passes to Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by Boston. For New York, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Butler against Harden. Harden with the defensive effort. The Celtics have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Nash misses.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Wembanyama finds Leonard. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Pass to Bird. Over Allen. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 17 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Bird. Here he goes.
New York foul. Victor Wembanyama. 5th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line, Larry Bird. At the line for 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Now Leonard, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Owning the post right there.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Curry outside. From 11 feet away. Oh, it's off target.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Wembanyama there for the rebound. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Knicks. The lead is 2. Outside Leonard. Pulls the trigger. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Harden. Oh, the sweet floater.
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
Outside Leonard. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot from 12. Oh, he can't hit it. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Harden. Robinson. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Outside Curry. Here's Leonard. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Boston on offense.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Now Curry. Outside Leonard. With a teardrop. Oh, it misses. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Curry with it. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Also Jimmy Butler out there. Stephen Curry is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Victor Wembanyama. One shot.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Harden. Leonard there for the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Knicks. 2-point game. Wembanyama down low. Robinson rips down the board.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Bird. Allen defending. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Here's Harden. Tipped. Curry. Wembanyama screen. The three is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Harden.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
First team foul. At the line, James Harden. At the line for 2 shots.
That's good from Harden.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Harden hits them both. Well, overtime basketball, about a minute and a half played. Wembanyama screen. Curry. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
The minute that Steph Curry steps into an arena, he is in his range.
Here's Robinson. Harden fires. Oh, he comes right back with a three of his own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Robinson rips down the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Antetokounmpo outside. Now Harden. Six on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. Stolen by Wembanyama. Just over 2.5 minutes in OT in this exciting contest. Stephen Curry! Antetokounmpo with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten one shot to fall out of 3 in OT. To take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, Giannis knows he creates gravity inside, which is going to free someone up on the outside.
Allen outside. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Grabs the rebound again! And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Boston leading by 3. Now Harden shoots a 3. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
With the step back. Harden. Allen rips down the board. New York has gone just 1 of 5 from outside since regulation ended. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Butler banks it home. Big shot.
Demanding the ball in the big moment. Butler lives for moments like this.
Harden. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's Curry. Leonard right side. Now Wembanyama. Leonard on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Clock at 6.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
It's stolen by Curry. Now Allen fires the 3. Buries it from outside.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Outside Harden. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Allen. counted.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Wembanyama. And we're headed to another OT. A breathtaking defensive stop to stay alive. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. With another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride on the line now. Outside Leonard. Now here's Curry. Wembanyama screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wembanyama won't be denied.
And look at the balance that Wemby shows on that finish. This man is part giraffe and part ballerina.
Harden can't hit it.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Here's Wembanyama. From deep. That misses.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
At the line for two, Larry Bird.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. Now Wembanyama, beyond the arc. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Harden outside. Here's Bird. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Robinson, a screen on Butler. It's off.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Wembanyama there for the rebound.
He looks fatigued here in OT, just not able to get it together.
Ooh, the shot misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Allen against Harden. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Knicks leading by 6. Allen outside. Outside Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Robinson rips down the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Here's Leonard. Takes a 3. Robinson rips down the board. Harden fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Oh, can you say important bucket by Harden? James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Robinson against Wembanyama. To tie it up. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team. Puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Celtics trail by 6. Left side, Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The over and back call, always avoidable.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
And here's Curry. Butler outside. Curry outside. Cash from downtown.
This is Pete Curry shooting with real confidence off the catch. It's what helps get him going.
And it's Harden penetrating. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Wembanyama. Now Curry. Antetokounmpo. Yes, sir!
From Larry Bird.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Third team foul. Shooting for New York. Victor Wembanyama. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
The free is in. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Team foul. Shooting for New York, Stephen Curry at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the second overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Here's Harden. Fires away from outside. Leonard there for the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
So New York wins it. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed their determination to get this win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.